Hello everyone, so I'm going to show you the top 5 best supercar vehicles you can get right now. And disclaimer, some vehicles are available to have a HSW upgrade, but I did not put them in just to make it more fair for the other vehicles that do not have it. So right, for the first one here, and it's not in order, first one to start with is the LM87 with the price of $2.9 million. So it's very expensive here, really, very expensive, but it has really good top speed. It's really good. It's top 10 out of all the vehicles in the game in 2022 at the time recording. It's a top 10 fastest vehicle, so that's very good. If you take it for a straight line and all that, this would be a good vehicle to drive and try and catch up to people in a straight line in races. It has really good brakes, like they're actually really good, at least when you're fully upgraded. Even without fully upgraded, it'd still be really good. Oh man, when it's fully upgraded, it's so, you know what, you don't have to brake like super early or anything. You can just do it whenever you need to, or even the last second it will brake, no problem. Even at top speeds with it, it's just so good. And acceleration as well, I'd say it's decent. It's okay. It'll give you that nice boost. You'll see it. It'll give you that boost though to get to those top speeds. But as well, the handling is really decent for racing, which handling is quite a big thing, at least for some race courses. It's good to see on that. And overall, it's a great vehicle. So 2.9 million is really expensive, but you know, I think you're getting what you're paying for a bit more here, especially if you're going to use it for races all the time. This would be a great vehicle for you. So the next one here is the Benefactor Krieger. So the price of it as well is $2.8 million, or nearer to $2.9 million. But either way, it's really expensive, this vehicle as well. But same with the last one, you know, you get your money's worth here for sure. It has really fast top speed. It's top 16 out of all of them, but don't be discouraged by that. It's very little difference from each other. You'll barely tell difference even from the top 10 from them. It's very little difference, like 1 or 2 miles per hour difference. So don't be discouraged. Even top 20 or top 30 are still really good. So yeah, just don't be discouraged by that, by 16th place or top fast vehicle in a straight line. Yeah, either way, it's still really fast though. Acceleration is really good as well, so this is great if you need to turn a lot and it'll speed right you back up again. That's what supercars are for, so it does that really good. And brakes really well, it's really good. It's not better than the LM87, but it still does a really good job. Maybe you have to brake just a tiny bit beforehand, but overall, as long as you get used to this vehicle, you know, it's going to be a great vehicle to drive with. You'll get used to it and probably be pro with it so easily and quickly. It's really nice, a little bit expensive, but don't get me wrong, you're going to have fun with it. Just like the Emirates, you know, very similar to each other, but we're not going to have like an argument of that. Both are really good here. I'll go on the Krieger this time. Next one is the Pegassi Zuruso. It's a great vehicle with the price of $1.9 million. It's getting cheaper compared to the other vehicles I've done so far, so it's getting cheaper. And it's top 46, which doesn't mean that's bad yet again. Like even top 50 actually really is going to be looking really good still. So it's 2 miles per hour slower than the last vehicle I just talked about. So it's fine, it's all good though still. 2 miles per hour will barely make a difference unless there's long straight lines on some races, then you might tell a tiny bit of a difference. But if there's a lot of turning, you probably won't tell. So this one does have a little bit better acceleration than the last one, so you know, at least have that. If it has a lot of turning, this would be a good vehicle for it. But the handling is okay, so it's depending how wide the track is. If it's wide, this is going to have a good advantage for it. But even if it's a little bit narrow, it'll still be fine. We just have to brake it just a little bit earlier. But the acceleration should pick it up for you again anyway, no problem. But the top speed is really good though still, really good. You can't really miss out on that. But the brakes are really good, like they're great. They're great, let's put it that way. So, you know, you don't have to brake really beforehand, to be honest, and it'll do the job. But yeah, either way, I don't think you'd be disappointed. $1.9 million, you can't really complain of that price either. So it's getting cheaper, you know, slightly better for the money, I guess. Next one up here is the Pegassi Ignis. I could definitely say this is a great vehicle, but with a price of $2.7 million. So it's a bit expensive here, just a bit. Very nice acceleration on the side here. If it has a lot of turning on some races and all that kind of stuff, it'd be good for that. Even on free mode, you know, you have to do a lot of turning, so you'll definitely have a good use on that on free mode as well. The top speed is still really good here, but not amazing. Don't think you outrun loads of vehicles. It's not. It's only top 43, but still, it's not the worst out there for like other supercar vehicles. Yeah, it's nice. You get comfortable really quickly off the bat. Even without the upgrades, it'll still get the job done. But definitely upgrade the vehicle if you can. Just get the best out of it, really. Brakes are decent as well. Maybe brake a little bit beforehand, but yeah, it'll get the job done as well. Even when it's not upgraded, it should still do it. But I think the big thing out of all of it is just the acceleration. It's just so good. It's really good. So it's great if you need a lot of turning on some races. It'll just get the job done. This would be the best vehicle for it, I'd say. But in straight lines, maybe look elsewhere. Definitely overall great though. Really good for free mode as well. So it has more options, I guess, you know, overall. But yeah, I enjoy it. I really get comfortable with it. So the last vehicle here is the Principe Deveste 8 with the price of $1.8 million. Not too expensive here, not too expensive, but it's the top 4 fastest vehicle in the game right now, even with the HSW upgrade included. But on the gameplay here, I'm not including the HSW upgrade, so you get a rough idea what it's like even without it. And let's say, story short, it's really good here, really amazing top speed here, acceleration as well, handling, so this is a great vehicle. So if you ever get HSW upgrade eventually, if you can afford it, definitely put it in, because it goes way like 20 miles per hour faster. But this is for next gen only, PS5, Xbox Series X and S only, so not for old gen people with HSW upgrade. But if you can get it, definitely get it. But even without, it's still a really good job vehicle. Definitely get it, I recommend it. It's probably one of the best value for money here on what I'm including in this video. Definitely one of the best here, 100%. Much more to be said, but you know, I've said the main things. Great handling here, amazing top speed and amazing acceleration. And brakes are decent as well. Not the best, but they definitely get the job done as well. It's great. Overall, this is like the top 5 best vehicles in the game still to this day. It's crazy. It still lives up for it. So, and now included the HSW upgrade, so it's great to see. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give this video a like. If you're new here, maybe subscribe. It's up to you. If not, check out the top 5 or top 10 playlist. Click on, scroll through, and there might be something there. But if not, thank you for watching this video, everyone.